Understanding green card travel rules is essential for permanent residents who want to maintain their status in the United States. While a green card grants you the freedom to live and work in America, international travel comes with specific requirements and potential risks. Green card holders can travel outside the United States, but must follow certain rules to ensure smooth re-entry. Unlike American citizens with passports, permanent residents face limitations on how long they can stay abroad without jeopardizing their status. One of the biggest concerns for travelers with green cards is the potential abandonment of permanent residency. Customs and Border Protection officers are trained to identify signs that someone may no longer intend to make the United States their permanent home. Staying outside the country for more than 6 months raises red flags with immigration officials. Trips longer than 1 year can lead to a presumption that you have abandoned your permanent resident status, requiring you to overcome this presumption upon return. Conditional green card holders face additional challenges when traveling. These individuals, typically those who received residency through marriage or investment, must carry extra documentation when re-entering the United States. If you have a conditional green card based on marriage, you should travel with your valid passport, the green card itself, and if applicable, a Form I-797 receipt notice showing you've filed to remove conditions. Marriage-related documentation may also be necessary in certain situations. For investors with conditional green cards, you must demonstrate that your investment was legitimate, meets capital requirements, involves active management, and supports employment for American workers. Failing to meet these conditions before your card expires could result in deportation. Planning to be outside the United States for an extended period? Apply for a re-entry permit before departure. This document, obtained through Form I-131, allows you to remain abroad for up to 2 years without automatically abandoning your residency. If you've already been outside the country for over a year without a re-entry permit, you'll need to apply for a returning resident visa, also known as an SB1 visa. This process requires proving that your extended stay abroad was due to circumstances beyond your control. When returning to the United States, be prepared for scrutiny at ports of entry. CBP officers have broad authority to question green card holders about their travel history, examine electronic devices, and investigate ties to the United States. To avoid problems at re-entry, maintain strong connections to the United States while abroad. Keep your bank accounts active, maintain property leases or ownership, file U.S. tax returns, and keep your driver's license current. These actions demonstrate your intent to maintain permanent residency. Carry documentation proving your ongoing ties to America. This might include mortgage statements, employment letters, tax records, and utility bills. Having these readily available can make the difference between a smooth entry and secondary inspection. If your green card is lost or stolen while traveling, contact the nearest U.S. Embassy or consulate immediately. They can provide a boarding foil, essentially a transportation letter, that allows you to return to the United States. Upon return, you'll need to file Form I-90 to replace your card. Should a CBP officer deny your entry, you have options. You may receive a notice to appear in immigration court, be offered voluntary withdrawal of your application for admission, or face detention. In such situations, seeking immediate legal counsel is crucial. The simplest way to avoid these travel complications is to become a U.S. citizen. Citizenship grants you a U.S. passport, eliminating the need for re-entry permits and concerns about abandoning residency status. You can travel freely without the same restrictions faced by green card holders. For those maintaining permanent resident status, remember to file Form AR-11 within 10 days of changing your address. Also, renew your green card every 10 years by submitting Form I-90 approximately 6 months before expiration. Permanent residents seeking citizenship should be especially careful about travel. Naturalization requires continuous residency for 5 years, and extended absences can disrupt this requirement and delay the citizenship process. Green card holders should understand that their card does not function as a passport for international travel. Most countries require visas based on your nationality, though some offer visa-free travel to permanent residents of the United States. Maintaining your permanent resident status while enjoying international travel requires careful planning and documentation. By understanding the rules and requirements, you can protect your status and ensure your ability to return to your American home.